to another double art therapy unboxing. I know it's been a while. I do intend to do something other than art therapy unboxings, but it just so happens that I got 2 more deliveries since my last video. That just sounds so bad. I mean, that's like 8 weeks. That's 2 months. A lot has happened in those 2 months. Not gonna lie. One of the things was our house got robbed about a week before Christmas, and as a result, my laptop got stolen, and I've had to do everything, start everything up again from the ground up. So if anything isn't working, um, do let me know in the chat box on the side. But let's just get stuck in. I've also been rearranging my camera setup. I don't know what's happening, but we'll just see how it goes. Okay, so let's just start with the first one. They come in packets of 4 issues, as you know, and they're all individually wrapped, which is wonderful for the recycling guys, I guess, and for any ASMR people watching. For those of you who don't know, ASMR is like when people find certain sounds soothing or otherwise interesting sensorily speaking. um, so there's a lot of crinkling and crackling, and I guess I might end up hashtagging this as an ASMR video because of that. Um, I don't know. I like bubble wrap, so does that make me ASMR as well? I don't know. So anyway, let's put these in order before I unwrap them. Crinkly, crinkly. Right. We got 34, 35, 36, and 37. Okay, they were in order. Okay, well, let's just start with the first one. We've got pencils for the first one. Okay. Twinkle, twinkle. Somebody whose art therapy unboxings I do watch on YouTube, her name is Anna at Bella, and she's got a really, she has a way of, well, she did have a way of printing out a list of the pencils that were coming with art therapy, and she's been ticking them off as they've arrived. And I like watching that because I like everything in its place. And people who really, really know me are laughing at me right now because they've seen the state of my house. But when it comes to collecting things, I really like to know where the holes in my collection are, etc. And the list was originally provided by the art therapy website, but it had been taken down. And I thought, well, that's me screwed then. I haven't got my list. But here's the thing. After I spent a whole day making an Excel spreadsheet, my husband comes home, uses something that exists on the internet called the Wayback Machine, and went back to the date of the video I watched, and he found an old version of the art therapy website that was saved by the Wayback Machine, and he was able to download me that list after all. So I do have it. I'm not prepared today. I really don't have it with me. I don't. I'm sorry. But I will be showing you that list with all the swatches. I've swatched all the pencils and everything on the list, so I know what I've got and what I should be getting. But let's just go on with today then. So today is issue 34, and the theme appears to be Greek inspired. Have we had Greek inspired before? I have a feeling we have, but I could be wrong. I mean, if you really want to know, just watch back, I guess. The 3 pencils that we're getting with this issue, it says, are lapis lazuli blue, emerald green, and white. White pencils are always quite useful. I've seen some good uses for them. Now, the emerald starts with 4. The number on this, if you can see this, I'm not sure, it's 415. If a pen has a 4, it means it's a watercolor pencil, which it does actually say in here that it's a watercolor pencil. I've got a place for those just over here. Oh no, I'm going to sample it first. Sample it first. See, it's been so long I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. Paper. I was just going to use this actually. This is my background paper here. And that is a lovely green. And it might be a little washed out by my light. I've said before that it is quite a heavy light that I've got. Let me just grab a little water on my finger just to see what that looks like. Oh yeah, very nice. Excellent. Well, that's done now. That would be the emerald green watercolor pencil. So that's going to go in my special watercolor pencil thing. I've got this little box. It's meant to hold Copic Chow markers, but this side over here is the watercolor side, and this over here is my, whoop, go there, naughty boy. This over here is my pastel pencil side. So I'm sure I'll be getting more and more of those as time goes. This is the blue, lapis lazuli blue, and I do love that. I love that. Lapis lazuli used to be ground down as an actual pigment. I've seen it. I've seen it in the Book of Kells, which is in Ireland, and I went to I think it was Holy Trinity University or something like that. Trinity College, that's it. Trinity College Dublin, and they've got a whole display, and it's all like thermically controlled. It's all sealed up because the Book of Kells is quite old. But basically, the first letter of these hand-scribed pages of an old Bible are all decorated, and they call it illuminated because the pigments are gorgeous. And these days, we can just buy them off the shelf in watercolors and whatever. If you've ever heard of twinkling H2Os, those are mica watercolors, and you can get things to look just like those illuminated pages. So I digress again. I just can't. I love it. I absolutely love anything like that. I'm coloring with the white pen just over the lapis lazuli, and you can't see the difference on the screen, and I'm really sorry, but I can, and I'm loving it. So very useful white pencil. So that's the pencils out of the way for now. Let's have a quick look at the book. Not too much, because you really ought to buy your own, but got some lovely color schemes on here. I do love these based on beautiful landscapes. I love these colors so much. They are, and then just so calming and lovely. Oh my goodness, mosaic, DIY mosaic, wow. I might be scanning that and letting my daughter do that because she absolutely adores anything mosaic. And the Color Me Happy is about white. And then we've got the 10-minute mindfulness entitled Give Thanks. And there's the back of it is ocean waves. And then the Color Me Calm, that one's got nice big sections in it. I might keep that one for myself. I've just recently got some chameleon pens, and I really enjoy using those if I can find something to take advantage of the color gradient. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine, I'll shut up. Here's some more lovely, nice big pictures again. I mean, I like the fine work, but not too much. I gotta say, I'm not married to it, you know what I mean? I prefer to have sort of moderate sized areas to color in. It stresses me out, and that's not the purpose of this. In fact, quite the opposite. So here we are. This is quite hard to see, but actually says think less, do more. I am guilty of that, of not doing that. This weekend really speaks for that. Oh, I've just been sitting and trying to plan out what I want to do, and in the meantime haven't done anything. So anyway, that is Art Therapy issue number 34, and that has now been reviewed. Right, it's crinkle time again. Looks like issue 35 comes with some fine liners. Here we are. Crinkle. I have a giant plastic recycling pile growing in here because I forgot to bring down the ones from the last two shipments. So there's just this pile of plastic behind me that luckily you can't see. Right, so let's have a look at issue 35. The theme appears to be floral. Is it? Oh, Valentine inspired, of course. We've got some blending and layer building techniques, which is good because I am learning that now and I'm enjoying myself. Um, Doing the skin, how to burnish, which is really, really good because you can use the white pencil in the previous issue for burnishing. So this is all very good. Violet is the color Me Happy. Wow, love it. Nice picture. Stay Connected is 10-minute mindfulness. So yeah, I have a feeling that's going to be put down the phone, which I am doing. I'm doing that right now. I'm putting the phone down so that you can look at your screens instead. I guess we're not connecting live, but you know, it's still a connection, right? Connecting with people who like the same things. So we've got hands and a bouquet here. Lovely repetitive heart pattern. I love repeat patterns. We've got my favorite birds, the peacocks, and they're kissing. Woo woo! That's really pretty. Lovely. Heart, locks and keys. Beautifuls. We've got another one of these. I'm going to separate these out because if I'm totally honest, color by number is not my bag. So I'm going to give them to someone who does like doing them. And we've got some lovely couples here. I don't know what era they're from. I can't tell judging by the man's headgear. It looks a bit like Viennese waltz though. So I'm thinking maybe I like this one. And I know my co-crafter, Frank, absolutely loves these as well. So maybe I'll have to get her to I don't know if this issue's even in the shops yet, but I might have to suggest she find issue 35 because it looks like a good one. Let's check what they're calling these colors of the fine liners. Now, these new fine liners, they are considered to be blush, peach, and purple sage. I think that's about right. So, let's take these out. And I think we're going to need a piece of paper to get closer to you, the viewer. So, what's this? It's probably too fine to actually test. Oop, tearing the paper. It's probably too fine to test the pencils on because it doesn't seem to have much of a tooth to it. But I will just do the fine liners for you. And then I will let you see them close up. Here we go. Right, let's see. Nope, there you go. That is the blush, what is it? Blush, peach, and purple sage. So yeah, I guess peach is the one in the middle, right? Yeah, I guess. Okay, so I do have a separate container to store these in, but for now they're going to have to hang out with the watercolor pencils because I haven't got my container out because, as I said before, I am so prepared for this. Not. Okay, right, so we've been through that now. That's issue 35, reviewed. Here we go. This looks interesting, and also, I think we've had these colors before. Not sure. Like I said before, not sure, but it certainly looks familiar. These colors look a bit like the ones we got in the, I think it was an Aztec-inspired issue. Right. So, issue 36. Let's open this up. Pencil Masterclass. I love these. Get to smudge blending suggestions. I really feel like I've seen this before. Maybe I've watched Clara Bella do it. Possible. Let's see. So these pencils are Flesh, French Plum, and Banana Yellow. I do now remember I have seen her do this. Here is the Flesh. Woo! Flesh. French Plum. And Banana Yellow. Lovely. So these are going to be put aside as well, and I just remembered I do need to swatch that watercolor pencil as well somewhere before I put it away. So let's have a little look through. Yes, the theme is circus. So that's why we've got this. Oh, little tickets. That's cute. Magenta is the Color Me Happy article. 10-minute mindfulness is ups and downs. Like a trapeze, so it's in with the circus theme. Very clever. Let the music play. Right, just listening to music. A classical music, apparently. But I think any type of music will bring you to that other place. I don't particularly believe that it has to be classical. Although, you know, having some kind of really high beats per minute, sort of like, you know, rave or like death metal probably would not calm you down all that much. But there are more than just classical pieces that can relax you. Like some like chill out rave music, that's really good. You know, or trance. I mean, literally trance, right? Anyway, so here's our Color Me Calm. I don't know what this means. Cirque de Hiver. I know cirque is obviously circus, but de Hiver, I have no idea what that means. Winter? Winter, maybe? I don't know. I don't know French. Another lovely repetitive pattern again. I really adore those. The obligatory color by number. Fireworks. And the letter C, C for circus, in a circus font with a nice circusy border on it. So that brings us to the end of issue 36. Moving on to the last issue of the shipment, so that makes us halfway through, is issue 37. And I have to say, I love the colors on the front already. Just, I love bright colors, and I love them all together in one place. Love it. And it looks like we've got 3 chunky markers as well. So let's have a look at what colors they are calling them. Let's see. All right, so we have a pale yellow and turquoise and hot pink. Right, let's have a look at them. Might as well have a little swatchy while we're playing. So here we go. That's the hot pink. And here is the yellow. I'm going to let it overlap a little bit because I want to see a rainbow today. And turquoise. Ooh, having trouble opening it. There we go. And here is the turquoise. Mixing it into the yellow just a little bit. Gives us quite the cool rainbow, actually. I'm happy with that. Those are our 3 new markers. And I am going to be reading this straight after we're finished. Cosmic Colors. And it's about the, this issue is all about the wacky dream-like psychedelic movement from the 60s that sought to open your mind and broaden your creativity. So yeah, I'm all about that. Let's get on with that. I like it. Talking about the color wheel, talking about some really crazy color schemes, which actually, if you look at them in their bar form, it's not actually that crazy. But when you see it in play, very crazy. Lovely. We got some great acid green is the Color Me Happy. Love that. Explore your mind. So, wow. Psychedelic movement. So the mindfulness is getting psychedelic as well. Excellent. Give yourself a hug. Yeah. I'd rather have a hug from someone else, but yeah, I get what you mean. Here we go. They're encouraging us to color these in a psychedelic way, which I will definitely be trying. That looks fantastic. Look at this. It's all crazy mindscapes. It reminds me a little bit of those marble cartoons on Sesame Street. You know the ones. That looks a bit like Paul McCartney. Don't you think? Is that Paul McCartney? I don't know. Ooh, we got they're either bubbles or pebbles. Who knows? Depends how we color them in. We've got another, oh, this is quite a psychedelic color by number. I might try this one. I might. Whoa, I've got a migraine looking at that. That, okay, looks like somebody's face. Do you see how it's like a silhouette of a face? That's crazy. And peace. I like it. Excellent. So that puts to bed the first shipment that I have to share with you today. I guess we should just move on, shall we? Now, this one's quite a big bag. So, yes, we have the new box. Look at that. Mine's kind of squished a little bit, but I don't know why, because it didn't come in through the, through the mail slot. It was actually handed to me, but who knows? So that's issue 38 that comes with the box. 39, 40, and 41. Okay, so we can open the box first. Good news. Because I was just thinking, I'm running out of room in this box. I wonder if they're going to send another one. And they have, indeed. So, excellent. Woohoo. Right. So, I'm wondering how damaged it is, if at all, really. It's not that bad. I think it's serviceable. I think the, ooh, this is a little bit ripped, actually. Ooh. But I'm not going to be precious about it. I think I'm just going to tape it and get on with using it. So that's all right. Not panicking. Not that kind of person. Right. So let's open this. We've got another 3, and I'm going to cheat and see if any of them are watercolor markers. They are not. Very autumnal, I guess they say. So let's open this up. It is a harvest themed issue. And these pencils are Peregrine, Coquelicot, and Sunset Orange. I don't know what Coquelicot is. I'm going to have to look it up. Right. So here's another lovely article on technique, and it's about undercoating and, oh wow, and adding the sheen to the glass. That looks great. Sketchpad has some vegetables. Color Me Happy is the pumpkin orange. Mindfulness, sowing the seeds. Right, I'm going to read that. And Color Me Calm, sunflowers. Jars. Looks like poppy seed pods. Leaves. I don't know what that's going to be. I can see a face in it though, but that is the color by number. Corn. And life is good inside a strawberry. I bet life is good inside a strawberry. Let's swatch these pencils. This is the Coquelicot, I guess. And this is Sunset Orange. They'll go into each other quite well, I think. And, whoops, dropped it. They're calling this Peregrine. Yep, I can see that. Excellent. So that's issue 38 put to bed. Goodbye. 39. We're back to markers again. Let's have a look. It's quite a purpley issue, although it says that the color therapy is for mint green. It says Baroque patterns. So let's have a look. Baroque patterns and designs. Lovely. Right, our markers are peacock blue, royal purple, and flesh. Let's have a little swatchy. Swatchy, swatchy. Royal purple. flesh. Let's mix them up. Don't know what's going to happen there. Okay, and did they say peacock blue? I would call that cornflower, if I'm honest, or even lilac. So that's 3 more pens down. Right. It's got some frames here that we can use. They're quite useful for me because I like to make cards with little people on them or little sayings, and so frames are a great way to embellish that. Right, mint green, color me happy. Keep it simple. 10-minute mindfulness. Duvet moments. I could use a few of them. Here is our Baroque Color Me Calm. Like nice. Look at that. Fans. We love fans. Well, I love fans anyway. Did you know there's a whole language of fans? It's pretty cool. So we got roses and ribbons and pretty little crest things. An architectural color by number by the look of it. Ooh, nice filigree. I believe in you. That's a nice thing to give somebody. Maybe put it in a frame or something. Cool. And that is issue 39. Good night, issue 39. Right, 41. We're back to pencils. No, wait. 40. We're back to pencils. Okay. Let's have a look. I wonder who's watching today. Just going to have a little look-see, see if anyone said anything in chat. I don't see anything in chat, but I see people watching. Welcome. Anyway, let's have a little look-see. Issue 40. And it looks like it's a rock and roll. So, let's see. Offsetting technique combined with block shading. Interesting. I will have to do that. Right. So offsetting is the technique. The pencils are Deep Scarlet, Denim Blue, and Cherry Blossom. Combine them with Banana Yellow and Bright Orange for a zingy look. So we've already got those, which is good. Let's have a little swatch of these. We got the red. 118, that is. I'm pretty sure I've got that one already. I'm not sure. And the blue, 146. And here's the pink. Lovely. It'll be nice to see how they sort of settle in with the rest of the pencils that I have numerically lined up in the boxes. That's another fun thing I like to do. Just putting little bits like that in order. The stars look good. It could be used for bunting. How trendy. Bronze is the color me happy. Rhythm of Life is the 10-minute mindfulness. It seems like these mindfulness techniques are things I already do, which is, it's nice to know. But why I'm still such a loon after doing all this mindfulness, who can say? Right, so here's a really wacky guitar thing, and to me it looks like it's moving, and I gotta stop looking at it right now, because I might have a bit of a headache. Bollywood star, this says. If anyone doesn't know, Bollywood is a genre of films made in India. Fantastic. I love Bollywood films, actually. They keep things quite clean. You can take your grandma to see them in most cases. Really, and there's lots of music and lots of color, and I think that's what I love the best. And we've got the music. That's lovely. I like word art. I don't know what it is about it. I just do. Can't explain it. Our final issue of today is number 41, and it looks like we're back to florals again. Very popular motif. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I like to make 3D flowers. So, you know, floral themes are, for me, they're predictable, but there's just enough room for error so that I don't have to obsess. So that's why I like it. Right, so here we are. Yep, summer blooms. It is an opportunity, as it says, to practice your blending techniques, which is great. The 3 pencils that come with this issue are cadmium orange, dark indigo, and magenta watercolor pencil. So this one is another watercolor pencil here. It starts with a 4, so in the 400s, so I know that it's going to be. I'm just going to color that a little bit there, put a gradient on it, and then I've got my glass of water, which I'm indelicately sticking my finger in right now, just to smooth it out. There we go. Nice. Wonderful. Wow, I do like watercolor pencils. I don't know why I don't have more of them. They're lovely. And here's the indigo. What a great color. I do like indigo. And yellowy. Did I say cadmium yellow? This is like a different cadmium orange and dark indigo, which are opposite on the color wheel. Orange and blue. Lovely. Looks like the collection's really fleshing out. At first it looks like I have like a lot of reds in this collection, but I think now that it's got to sort of issue 41, it's kind of evening out a bit and populating a full spectrum. It's really nice to see all the colors all together. We've got stippling in this issue. That looks fun. Haven't tried that with pencils. I must do. You can do it with fine liners and bigger markers. Secret Garden sketch pad. Oh, and it says turn the page for Zentangle design. See, this is another thing that I do. I really enjoy Zentangle. And let's see. I thought that was a book down there. There's like a little, like a thumbnail of a finished colored drawing, and I thought it was the cover of a book for a second. Lilac is Color Me Happy. I love lilac flowers. I love how they smell. And I remember my grandmother had lilacs all down one side of the driveway at her house, and even though she was allergic to them, she just wouldn't get rid of them because they were so nice. 10-minute mindfulness, smell the roses. I'd rather smell the lilacs, but yeah, we'll have another look at that. You know, I think, you know, anybody really should learn, I think, how to take themselves out of a situation and just have that pure time to just experience now. I don't do it as often as I should, but I do think that it is very, very helpful. Here we go. So we've got flowers and flowers and flowers, natural looking ones and geometric looking ones. I prefer the geometric looking ones if I'm coloring in. Oh, that's interesting. It's like a very large design, but it's sort of offset a bit. I don't know if it's on purpose, but it looks nice. It looks like a carnation or something. Wow. And I'm sure this is a floral color by number. I can tell. And, you know, it doesn't take much thinking, does it really? It's a floral issue. Here's another geometric floral print. And the letter L, which is here in sort of a tropical flora print. It's very, very light, but I bet it looks really great when it's done. That's fantastic. So, wow. So we've been going through our 8 issues, and that is fantastic. Thank you for joining me for this. I'll just take a minute just to say what is coming up, or what I hope is coming up. You know, because I used to have sort of a crafty vlog, and this is sort of taken over now, but I actually, I'll be making some things, things I've seen in magazines. I give full credit to the people who designed them, I am going to try my hand at showing how to use the Hugie board, which is a brilliant scoring device, and it's quite large, so it incorporates, all of you can make quite large projects with it. I've incorporated the Hugie board into a design that I saw in a magazine that had a typo in it on the measurements. So in a way, I feel like it might be okay to video that because I'm helping out the people who designed it and the magazine that published the wrong measurements, and also helping the Hugie company sell some more Hugie boards. So I reckon I'm doing a service to all three of the people involved. So I might do that in the near future. At the moment, though, it is a serious emergency. I really need to tidy up and reorganize my craft room because it's quite a large room, large space. I don't think I'm using it correctly, and I just need to shuffle it all around. So I'm going to be kind of busy doing that. But what I thought I would do is once I was finished with the majority of the reorganizing and things, that I would do a small room tour thing. Let me know what you think about that. If you want to see a room tour, give this video a thumbs up if you're on YouTube, or if you are on Twitch, thanks for joining me. If you'd like to watch me on Twitch, I do stream live on Twitch, where I am right now. If you're watching, hello, thank you for joining me. So you can find me at twitch.tv/HapAxeStudios. On YouTube, I'm youtube.com/HapAxeStudios. So it's the same thing, HAPAX Studios. And I will hopefully be back very shortly. Not today, if you're watching on Twitch, but I should be back fairly shortly with a card making video. And I might be catching you up on my knitting and crochet exploits as well. So if you've just joined me, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm finished. But you can watch it as soon as I'm done on past broadcasts, or I will be uploading to YouTube as well. And I'll be sticking around after the video for a little chat if anyone's around. And that'll be it. Thank you so much for joining me. I've been Sai. This has been Happy Accident Studios. And I can be found on Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and Vine at HapAx Studios. Or on the interwebs, I have a webpage, www.happyaccidentstudios, all one word, .co.uk. And that is mainly for my teaching job. I am a self-employed craft teacher in the Medway, Kent area. If you'd like to have a craft class either in your own home or at a venue of your choice, do let me know. Get in contact. Sai at happyaccidentstudios.co.uk is also where you can reach me. Let's see, what else? Well, I've got a Facebook page, so it's facebook.com/HapAxStudios or Happy Accident Studios, or just look for my handprint logo. And, oh, someone wants to say hi. I totally forgot. It's not my daughter, by the way. She'll be back too, because she's got some interesting things that she'd like to be doing. But this is our new mascot. I found him sort of cowering at the back of the Claire's outlet at the dockside, and he is my company colors, and I love him so much. And I just had to have him and groom his mustache and his little beardy. But I decided to call him Hazmat. So his name, Happy Accident Studios, Matt. Hazmat is his name. I do adore him. He's going to be on hand for opinions and things like that. You know, he's going to tell you what he's thinking, like, all the time, like, you know, because he does. He has thoughts of his own, but he'll be joining us from time to time to give his opinions on things, and I hope they're a little bit more positive, sir. Yeah. All right. So from me and from Hazmat, thanks for joining us, and I will see you again next time. Bye.